As an astronomer, I have always been fascinated by what lies beyond our planet. I spend most nights observing the sky and trying to unravel the mysteries of the universe. However, one particular night at the observatory stands out among all others. It was a clear night, and I was working with two other people. We were having a good time observing the stars when we noticed something strange happening with them. They were moving around in an unusual way that we couldn't explain. We kept observing, trying to make sense of what was happening. Suddenly, one of the stars began moving towards us at an incredible speed. We were all stunned and started panicking a little. We knew that there wasn't supposed to be anything moving that quickly in space. As it got closer, we realized that it wasn't a star, but some kind of craft. It was large, black, and silent. We were frozen in awe and terror, watching it fly overhead. Heart racing, I knew we were in for a night we would never forget. But that was just the beginning of our descent into terror. A voice, unlike anything we had ever heard before, whispered in our ears. It spoke of horrors beyond our imagination, of creatures that lurked in the darkness between the stars. We tried to run, but our legs wouldn't move, and we were trapped there, at the mercy of whatever had come for us. We were left feeling helpless and scared as we watched the craft fly overhead, its dark presence filling us with dread. The craft then shot off at a speed that we couldn't comprehend. We just looked at each other for a few moments, stunned and confused. We knew that we had just witnessed something extraordinary and completely inexplicable, but we were unable to explain what had just happened. We tried to take pictures, but they didn't turn out well, just blurry and indistinct. We reported it to our superiors, but they just laughed it off, saying that we must have been seeing things. Despite the ridicule we faced, I know what I saw that night. And it's an experience that I will never forget. It has made me even more determined to keep looking up at the stars and searching for answers to the unspeakable horrors that lurk within the mysteries of our universe. The experience showed me that there's still so much we don't know about the universe, and that there are things out there that we might never comprehend. It has sparked a newfound curiosity in me and a desire to delve deeper into the unknown. Who knows what else is waiting to be discovered out there, and what other horrors we might face. The experience left me with more questions than answers. I couldn't shake off the feeling that there was more to what we had seen than what we could understand. I would often find myself staring at the stars, wondering what else was out there. The thought of creatures lurking in the darkness between the stars was both fascinating and terrifying, and I couldn't shake it. I delved deeper into my research, looking for any clues that could explain what we had seen that night. I read everything I could find about UFO sightings and extraterrestrial life, hoping to find some connection to what we had experienced. However, most of what I read was either unproven or dismissed as hoaxes. I found myself becoming more and more frustrated as I hit dead end. It wasn't until years later that I stumbled upon an article in a scientific journal that caught my attention. The article talked about the possibility of life existing in forms that we couldn't comprehend. It discussed the idea of a shadow biosphere, a hypothetical ecosystem of life that exists alongside ours, undetected because it has a different biochemical makeup. The article proposed that if such a biosphere existed, it would be a significant discovery that would change our understanding of life in the universe. Reading that article was like a light bulb going off in my head. It made me wonder if what we had seen that night was related to the shadow biosphere. Maybe the craft we had seen wasn't extraterrestrial at all, but part of a life form that we didn't know existed. The idea was both exhilarating and terrifying, and I couldn't wait to dive deeper into the topic. The experience that I had that night has had a profound impact on me. It made me realize that there's still so much we don't understand about the universe, and that the search for answers is never ending. It has also shown me that sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries come from the most unexpected places. I will never forget that night, and it has made me more determined than ever to keep looking up at the stars and searching for what lies beyond our planet.